Hi folks, G3 here, and welcome to another instalment of my journey to go green. Well folks, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoy it, then please remember to click the like button, and also if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get notified when I load up a new video. Right, let's get on with the video. I'm trialling sowing peas in a drain pipe, which I've seen a number of other people do. The idea being is that they take hold in here, they grow in here, and then you find it a lot easier to transplant them into the final position in the raised bed. You can dig a trench in the raised bed and then push from one end and push this out gradually and move the drain pipe away as it goes. So I'm just going to sow some peas in here. I've got Kelvedon Wonder from Thompson & Morgan, and what I'm going to be doing is sowing a load of peas in here, and I'm going to do them in rows of, or groups of 3, so they're in close proximity, and just cover them over and just keep going along here. I have quite a lot in here, I think, and see how it goes. It's a bit of an experiment. The compost I'm using is peat free. I've got it from my milk delivery. They also do bits and pieces like this, so I've had a couple of bags of peat free delivered, and I find it really good. The trouble with this one at the moment though, there are quite a few big bits of woody matter in here. I don't see that being a problem for peas because they're quite big, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think they're big enough to cope with it, so it won't be a problem. Now there are quite a few that I'm sowing in here, but you do get a lot of peas in a pack, and often I find that they go to waste. There'll be a bit of competition from them, but I think it will be fine. Only one way to find out, and that's to test it for yourself. So that's what I'm doing. Now the ends of the trough are open. I could put some tape around maybe to keep them in place, but I think it's going to be okay. I will water them in the knowledge that there won't be ones right near the end, and I think it's going to be okay. One thing's for sure, you can certainly fit a lot of peas in here, and we love our peas. Nothing better than sweet peas that are freshly picked. We try and get them frozen as quickly as possible after picking, which means they're usually extremely tasty, and they don't last us too long into the winter months, because we eat them all very quickly. They go in a lot of dishes. Right, that's probably the last row there. And although it's very obvious to me what they are, just being a good gardener and making sure that I've got a label of peas so that I know what is here. Now in the trough it's fine, it's clear what they're going to be, but other things with my memory, it's best to make sure that they are marked. There we go. So we'll see how these grow, and then I'll show you transferring them into the raised bed and see how easy it is. It's been a little while since we started the experiment of using the drain pipe to plant the peas so that we could transfer them en masse into the raised bed. We've hit a bit of a snag in that none of them have germinated. Now I'm not sure whether it's the compost that I've been using, which is admittedly quite large and woody. Now I've been getting it from via my milkman for some time now. It's a peat-free, environmentally conscious compost, and ordinarily it's been pretty good, but the last few bags I've got have been quite woody. It may well be that is an issue with the compost. It could equally be that there's an issue with the seeds, the pea seeds that I was using. I thought they were this year's. I might be wrong. They might have been last year's, but either way they should still germinate. It hasn't worked, and time's run on, so I'm going to have to buy some more peas and plant them directly where I'm going to be sowing them, and I will have to run this experiment another time. It's failed. unfortunately, and I need to run it again with some decent compost and some pea seeds that will germinate. My thinking is that it is the compost. I've also had an issue with the sweet corn trial I've been running, so I'll include a link to that video up here so you can see that. So I think it may well be the compost, because I've also had an issue with some climbing beans germinating. Now those seeds were new. I bought them for this year and they haven't germinated. So I'm fairly sure that it's the compost, which is a great shame. It's a frustration because obviously you want things to work in the garden, you want to see things growing, and it's a bit of a setback, but that's the nature of gardening. You know, you take the knocks, you try something else in the future. So for this year, I'm going to plant the peas directly and let them grow. They're going to be a little bit behind, but they'll still grow fine. And I'll have to get some more compost, some suitable seed sowing compost rather than just the generic one. I was trying to cut corners a little bit, and do some climbing beans. And so they will hopefully still have time to germinate, and I'll do those instead. But the trial of the peas, unsuccessful. I hope you found the video, I was going to say useful, but maybe you haven't. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then why not click the like button down below? And if you haven't done so already, then why not subscribe to the channel? That way, you'll be able to see all the latest successes and failures that I have as I chart my journey to go green. Well, until next time, bye!